Look at that.
Wow, we cute.
After like I learned nothing from school, but at least I can
Literally.
do this, yeah. This is why you go to hair school so you can learn how to have so much free time to fuck around with Discord. I had no free time in hair school, fun fact.
Oh gosh, I've been like contemplating on okay, so I got my bachelor's or whatever, and it's rough out here, okay? Yeah.
I don't
And
understand. Oh, sorry. Continue.
oh no, it's okay. I'm just like thinking about like I don't know, like other jobs I can do that are more practical. That's all. I've just been like trying to decide what I'm gonna
Well,
do next. I
for
don't know.
you, you're in like New York, and New York, it's like like the job market like is crazy to get a job
Mhm.
there in the first place.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Um,
thinking. Like maybe I should just move and try to use my degree elsewhere, or like should I just suck it up and I don't know.
well,
You know what I mean?
how important is your degree to you?
I mean, I did it because I was, I was like, oh, like it's one of my numerous passions, I guess. You know what I mean? Because like I really wanted to like do like journalism or like be in media or like do like some kind of social media or communications thing.
Do
I
you
don't know.
think that like you do you think that you can potentially find a way to do that remotely, like even
I think
like
so.
what do you want, like what would you be doing in your ideal future?
Um, what I guess what I would want to do, it just doesn't make a lot of money, and like to be honest, but it's I don't know. I was writing like video game reviews, but I feel like so many people have like tried to get into like the gaming field and like journalism and like social media and stuff like that. Like I don't know, there's a lot of stuff you can do remotely, which is nice. Um,
um
but you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I'm just like, oh, but I could also like I'm pretty flexible. I was also trying to like work in some kind of like it's I mean like the politics of it is kind of sucky, but like nonprofits. I was thinking about working for like I was a couple nonprofits I was like really interested in working for, but um, you know, mostly just because of the time like transportation was harder or something. I don't know, just shit happens and I couldn't take those jobs at the time, or they just didn't pay enough, which is another thing. Um, but yeah, I don't know.
Now, when you think about what you want to do you care if it leads to like, I guess what's more important to you? Would it be doing what makes you happy, or taking a safe route where you know that you could even like potentially one day retire, versus like would you be content like just
Like doing what
making
you
it
love
by,
longer, I guess.
yeah.
And like, yeah, I mean, I'm fine with just being comfortable, honestly. Like, and like for I think people our age, we're not asking for much. We're not asking for like, you know, it's these crazy big houses or, whatever. But, I just want to be comfy and, just, be live my best life and just be content with like my jobs. Because I've had some shitty jobs and like working under people could be kind of sucky. I mean, I know you could also find good bosses, I guess, but you know what I mean? It's not um
Well, and that's another reason, like how you say like writing the game reviews, because right now you're working, right now you recently just started working someplace
yeah,
new.
part time, yeah.
So now I guess like what extra sucks for you right now is that I know that you're doing a lot of things medically,
Mhm.
and going to the doctor and stuff, so and like obviously you have to pay rent and like be able
Yeah,
to
that's the thing.
exist, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, oh, like you think about like your medication, just how much it is without health insurance, and it just sucks that like, I mean, right now I'm not dealing with this, but like a lot of jobs, your health insurance is tied to your job, which sucks. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess like the way that I see it, like, cause I don't, I how beneficial, like, cause you went to school for like journalism, right?
pretty much. Yeah, like that was like what I was really hoping to do, or I mean, I know I could also become a professor in my field if I get my master's. I guess, I was talking to a guidance counselor from my old community college, and she suggested a couple things for me when I was like having a discussion with her, and she mentioned like maybe even get a master's in your field. And like I think it only like I can do a rush program, and it'll take me like 1 year to get my master's, or year and a half. I want to split it up.
N-
I don't
That's
know.
I mean, I guess that's a good idea, and I guess
It's
that's
just
back
like
into
a lot
being
of
this.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
exactly. And I just kind of like I'm still paying my loans.
mhm.
So,
I don't
yeah,
even like
but
necessarily even like seeing it as a lot of money, but it's also like goes back, I guess, like the way that I see it. To do you want to take? Oop, I just hecked up because I'm trying to like make this background pink, and then I just accidentally cut us off. Sorry.
no, you're
Um,
good.
that I guess like the way that I perceive it goes back into like, do you want to take the safe route or do you want to potentially like just be happy? Because you're like saying like you'll like,
Yeah,
yeah.
like it just like I really want to keep streaming and making content, like working towards that.
Are
I
you
don't
still
know.
using just the camera right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do it even though it's a little risky for me, but it's fine.
Wait, what happened?
Oh no, because I'm just really bad at like using the camera for this, but I'm still just gonna.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you want me to change anything.
No, I just need to keep. I'm just trying to keep up with you. I'm just being competitive.
Oh, no rush. Yeah, this is like literally like the pink eyeshadow I have on is has been on my face for literally like more over 12 hours at least, so it's
Bougie.
it's all gross and like, it
No,
doesn't feel nice. So I'm just like,
you look nice, and that's all that matters.
oh, please.
Um, but yeah, I
Um,
mean, I don't know. Like,
but yeah,
I
especially
guess
like, doing stuff on my podcast and Twitch. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but I don't know.
the way, like, even I guess that I see it right now is because, like, when you're working, like, doing something else too, it takes out so much energy that you would have otherwise spent into Twitch.
That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, I literally don't have a lot of energy as it is because of just like my physical like shit. And I'm like, I don't want to spend the little bit of energy I have on something that doesn't make me happy, and then, you know, not be able to focus on other things
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. I guess, like, because it's just like, even like me, like I can't give anybody like crazy words of encouragement because like even for me, like I've been doing it for so long, and even though I haven't really taken it like super serious in the time that I've been doing it, my eye is so itchy. I've been having such bad allergies. Oh my god.
Oh
But
no. Sorry.
like it wasn't until like very recently where it became more of a sustainable thing, and that's only because um an outside company, the Starscape,
Mhm.
which like even now I'm probably like not gonna be staying with them like for much longer. So it's just like even like after that I understand that it's not necessarily like a completely viable thing. Like I mean, I think for pretty much anyone it can be if you do it for long enough.
Right. True.
But it's just like you also can't really count on anything for it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I guess the way that I live my life is that I just want to encourage everyone to do like what makes them happy, but I understand that that's not necessarily the practical thing in certain points. But I guess I just feel like because you went to school for journalism, um, and it's like I don't know, I I guess like the way my bias comes from like knowing you and like just knowing you as a person is just like I would just want to sit here and be like, well, if anybody can do it, you
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
can.
You're too good to
You
me. Oh
dead
my.
ass would just go for it, and then it's just like on top of that, like I don't know. I feel like when you care about things, you like actually like care. And obviously, I met you through working at GameStop, where we were
Thank you,
playing video
GameStop.
game. Thank you, GameStop. Bless up.
Oh my gosh.
I need to
Sponsor us.
wait. I'm throwing all this shit off my bed. There's no mess if you can't see it. Goodbye.
Uh, I have a lot of, yeah, I have mess like right here, like my fucking all my art supplies just like fucking chilling here. Like
I
that's a
wasn't.
cute background.
I wasn't planning on streaming today.
Oh, really?
Um,
Oh,
or not in my room at
yeah.
least. I was gonna do I ate. That was my stream. Hold on.
Oh, yummy. Oh yeah, I was like lurking at some of it. I like threw emote in there. I was like, I think I was like eating and had my sister and my cousin over still.
I couldn't really hear what you said very well, but I'll be there in a second.
Oh, are you good?
I heard something about your cousin.
Hey, big bad fox. How are you? Oh my gosh. Howdy. How are you? I can't talk.
Huh?
I'm just like I can't talk.
Is
This
this
is what happens when you spend like every day with your cat and nobody else. It's
literally
tough.
me with Hutch? Hutch was like freaking hanging
Mhm.
out with me. Oh, what were you saying before?
Oh, I was thinking I was watching like some of your stream when you were like deciding what game to play, and I was like, Loki, I'm like, hope you play Animal Crossing.
I was like thinking about playing Animal Crossing, but it's just like dead ass. When I play Animal Crossing, one, I feel like nobody ever wants to see Animal Crossing. I feel like two is just like people like Animal Crossing streamers are fun streamers.
They
I
are.
make it stressful. Like people, like I feel like the people that I see that are like successful playing Animal Crossing are like able, like I don't know, to have like a casual fun time, and I don't think I'm capable of taking Animal Crossing casually. That
Mhm.
doesn't mean my island looks good though. My island's been a hot mess.
Oh, but have you been playing lately or not? Or 'cause I've
Um,
been like out of the loop with Animal Crossing, and I was on top of it for a little bit when the Mario stuff came out, and then I'm like, okay, bye.
yeah, I've been playing, I guess still, but I haven't really gotten much done. Also, I think New Leaf is coming out for the Switch.
No way, really?
I don't know. I think so. And
Whoa.
people on YouTube were talking about it, and I have no reason not to believe strangers on the internet.
Yeah, you're right.
New Leaf for Switch.
I want that. I want a remake of that. My island is like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having a
Relatable.
good time here. Like, who do I think I am?
Oh, um, I saw you using mirror, so I'm gonna use the mirror now. But um,
I'm done. Oh, oh my gosh. I definitely need like to clean myself.
what do
I'm
you mean
filthy.
clean yourself? Like shower?
I have like no.
Oh,
I, I did that today at some point, but yeah, just
it,
like all this smudge of makeup I just like threw on my face by accident.
that's where it belongs.
Yeah, you're right. Right there.
Oh, I also am happy that you were saying that you've been talking to your therapist and that you're gonna start making decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, I think things at least in the I think in the United States, I mean, there's a lot of like crap going on with that too, especially in like other states. But I think um where was I gonna exactly go with this? But yeah, I think that they're not gonna like gatekeep it too much because I think people get it fairly quickly here for the most part. But you know, you never know. So we'll see how that goes. I just gotta like I think like you know, I'm just gonna do more research and see like, you know, who I want to see or who my therapist recommends and blah blah. So
Okay,
yeah,
now
shopping for doctors is gonna be fun.
um I don't want you to like say anything that you're not comfortable with, but when you say get it, I like you don't have to specify if you don't want to, but I guess I'm curious to see like are you when you say that do you mean top surgery or hormone replacement?
A little bit of both. That's the plan at least, but we'll see. Like, you know, I just
Mhm.
you know, because I'm just like I guess nervous about finding someone who I can talk to about, you know, because everything is just very like gendered. But I think it's people are getting more open with like non-binary and like gender fluid identities. So maybe I could find a specialist that's like more geared towards that.
Mm-hmm.
That can I can talk about these things with. Yeah, so we'll see.
That's good though. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're making the proper steps. I mean, ultimately, like, I don't know. I don't really know. Like, I have never been from that. I've never even, like, obviously, like, well, not obviously, but I do have a trans brother, but that's a little different. I don't really know. At least I think in New York, um, I'm glad to see that things are, like, seemingly a little bit easier, but I know you have a good point with saying that things in the United States, depending where you are, a bit rough. But
Yeah, especially for a lot of people like under 18 right now.
mm-hmm.
So
That's like amazing on your part though. That takes like a lot of courage. Like, I don't know. Like, even when I fractured my foot, I didn't want to go to the fucking doctor. So like it's
oh
crazy.
god,
Like
it's obnoxious though. I hate going to the doctor.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, ew,
But
be
that's like
here.
really good on you though. Like for doing it, like for
No.
wanting to go through with this, you know?
Yeah. It's been on my mind like for years and I never like addressed it, you know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, oh, I'm like, I'm 27 now. Like, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
pretty much it.
well, I think that's really important is like
Yeah, because it's just, you get told all these things your whole life, and but I think it's super cool that I think the younger generation is like more open and with these topics because I didn't have a lot of the vocabulary at the time when I was feeling the feelings I have.
mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I just think they're all super cool.
Yeah. For me, like I like the craziest, the scariest thing is just the social aspect of it because like especially like coming from a Hispanic family and like like we both have been dealing like with our own we all have our family dramas is just like obviously neither of our families are I mean I don't really want to speak out of turn but I know for
Yeah,
me personally I'm not close with my family but even not being close with my
yeah.
family it would still be intimidating
Oh yeah.
to think about all of that stuff that's going on. I mean my family at least has is good would be good in that regard.
Hmm.
Like I said, like my brother, I was really happy to hear it, like that everything went well on his end.
That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
But just like I mean, like you said, I think it's nice that the younger generation is nice about it, but
Hmm.
that to me the just thinking about like I don't know, I care too much about what other people think a lot of the time. So that's I guess where I'm
Yeah,
coming from.
yeah. No, it's definitely gets to me too. Like just
Mhm.
thinking what other people are gonna think and say, and you know, so it's gonna be a grand old time.
Like,
That's
well,
to say
I
the
mean, it
fucking
already
least.
sounds like you got over the hardest part, which is accepting, like, yes, this is something that I want, and yes, this is something that I'm willing to go and try to pursue.
Hmm.
I mean, I think, like, I don't know, like, as much as it sucks, like, I think you're doing the right thing. Like, you're already in the good mindset for it.
Yeah, it took a long time to get here, but
Mm-hmm.
we're here.
Have you been in, counseling for a long time? Like, therapy?
Yeah. I went to my first therapist when I was I think I was 14.
I guess my main question is like, how long have you been seeing like this current person?
Oh, not that long
Mhm.
because when I moved here to where I live now, I started seeing someone and that was almost 3 years ago. And um yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna say about a year and a half. My first therapist left, and then I started seeing another one for about a year, and then she ended up leaving.
That
um,
sucks.
yeah, therapist breakups are like the worst. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then now I've been seeing this one for a couple months, and I kind of ghosted her for a month and a half, honestly, because it's
Hmm.
not her, it's just my own you know
Having to be
well being.
human,
Yeah,
yeah.
sometimes you just kind of fall off the face of the planet, and you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's, I think, I mean, especially like right now with how everything is, I am like, I have like this one person who I haven't even messaged, but I'm like concerned that I lost a friend because, I mean, it was like kind of annoying in the first place because they always wanted to hang out, even though we are in a panini.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but I know what you mean by like the ghosting. So it's just like I know what it feels like to need to just like disappear, and I feel like like they don't ever want to, like, I haven't heard from them in a long time, and usually I
Mhm.
only don't hear from them when they're mad. But like if you're gonna be mad like that, then like I don't, like, at least tell me, or I don't
Right.
want to be involved anyway.
Right.
Um.
Like if you're mad, like tell me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But what I was gonna ask, like, do you like with the progress that you've made with your own comfort and gender identity and making strides, like making progress towards that, do you think that your current therapist has had a big impact on that? Because you haven't been seeing them for very long. So I'm curious if this is something that you were at least starting to see a little progress with the people that you were last seeing.
Um. Yeah. Like I kind of like. I guess when I got a new therapist, I was like kind of like, all right, it's like a fresh start, kind of, but not really because I have all my information at least, so I'm not like completely starting over.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I brought up, I guess, like my gender like once, and but kind of didn't like, want to keep talking about it at the time, and then like, I don't know. I guess I just ended up, I was like, I'm just gonna ask her about it and see how this goes because if I'm thinking about this often, I think it's something I need to address basically.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you end up like getting imposter syndrome. I think that was just like what delayed it for a while. So yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
love imposter syndrome. I love it here.
Yay.
Yay.
um
Yeah,
no, I definitely feel you on that. Um but that's good. It-
yeah,
It's, I don't know, it's scary.
yeah. And then like people IRL, like especially I mean at the same time, it's like whatever. Like, what are they
That
gonna do?
yeah, exactly. It's just like I
Beat
like
me up, call me a
exactly.
slur.
But like
Oh,
some,
like
a lot of the time, like even if it's someone that I haven't um like even if it's some like, because like even that's like the thing with Twitch, like you know how it is with Twitch is like someone says something stupid, and even though like, I guess Twitch is a little bit easier because it's a random 12-year-old, but it's just like if it's someone that you've met in person, then
yeah,
it's just like even if you don't like the person as a person, you're still just like if they think something negative, it still has an, like, for me at least, like even if
right.
I don't actually care about that person's opinion in literally any regard,
Hmm.
to know like that they're talking shit about me or saying like rude shit, I don't know, that like
Hmm.
really affects me. That's, I
Yeah.
guess, why I think it's so nuts.
Yeah, it's hard, because like, once you start getting comments like that, you just I don't know. I get in my own head,
Hmm.
too. So I'm like, oh, like what if they're I don't know.
It's really
Just
interesting because I feel like it's also like, I don't know like what your experience is with this, but I feel like this is more of a recent phenomena where people like will like, I don't know. I feel like, for me, example, like I like grew up very like, I don't know, like dudely. Like I was just like a
Mhm.
guy growing up, and I never had like an issue with anything like that before. And it feels like now as an adult, if I were to present more masculine, or even like I have a lot of well, not a lot, well, I have my trans and non-binary friends who it's like kind of crazy to see that people will go out of their way now, where I feel like it used to like people could present themselves however they wanted, and it used to not be as much of an issue as it has been in my perspective in the past 5 to 10 years is the way that I
You
see
think
it.
do you
I
think are you saying like you think it's like like it was easier, I guess, back
I
then?
guess so,
Or
yeah, is the way that I don't know what your experience is like that, but I feel like now with social media and I guess people being more aware, the people who are going to be douchebags are bigger douchebags about it.
yeah, that's I mean, yeah, it's like yes and no because like I mean, I think without social media, I think I got to learn a
Mm-hmm.
lot about like myself with like hearing the perspective of like other people, especially when at least personally, I mean, right now I've been find like I know like one other person IRL that's non-binary, but they're 15. You know what I mean? So I don't really
Mm-hmm.
have people my age to um and it's a family member. That's why I know such a young person.
God
But
forbid you're
yeah.
at all
Yeah,
acquainted
by
with
the
a
way, like
15.
it's not me just hanging out with random like 15-year-olds. Like this is a family member. But yeah, I guess just not having like the words or like you know to describe yourself or like the language to use like to describe your reality basically is it's a lot and I don't know I don't I just that's what I at least think about now but yeah at least you're right though about like the more assholes coming out because like with social media everyone could like just literally search it up and someone could literally look through the LGBT tag right now and come and like bully me if they want to like you know what I mean
Mm-hmm.
so like there is definitely more like access to people just being fucking assholes unfortunately so yeah.
So I get going back. That's kind of interesting that you say that like the only other person that you know is a family member. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like I've met people online obviously but not
Mm-hmm.
like IRL so I don't know. I guess I've been kind of, especially lately. Like I don't know. I've been meeting more people, but I guess I'm just kind of nervous to like reach out to people. Just like becoming friends with people. It's just like hard. One, because like I suck at like answering people back, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to reach out to this person because like I don't, a lot of people. I'm saying everybody's like this, but people sometimes expect you to reply like quickly, and they think you're not interested. But like I'm just really, 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 really bad at answering messages and reaching out to
Mm-hmm.
my friends and like, at least the friends that I have now. I mean, I hope for the most part, like,
Understand.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Especially with like my, medical stuff. So it's just, just something I always like. I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't reach out to this person, just because like I don't, you know, know if they understand or will understand. So, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I should. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chikorita's dirty. She has eyeshadow on her.
Baby, no.
McGareth, no. This is McGareth.
Contaminated.
McGareth could
Oh.
like hang out like back there now.
Oh.
I'll keep McGareth on my desk though.
I love that from McGareth.
But yeah, so that's yeah, that.
That's so interesting. Like I guess like it's in. Yeah, I don't know. I find them like super interesting that you say that. I guess.
Mhm.
I mean, for me, it's kind of like the opposite, where I used to reach out to people constantly, and I constant used to like always spend time with people, and now I'm like
Mhm.
starting to disappear and like try
Mhm.
to. I guess I want to say like take care of myself mentally, but it's just like emotionally, I've been like a complete mess, but I've been retreating, telling myself that I'm taking care of myself and maybe not doing it, but that's another problem for another day.
Like
Uh,
you sure me problem. Okay, like.
um, but how you say like reaching out to people, I don't know. I'm the kind like I think we're kind of like similar or probably like similar to a degree. I don't really know. Can't say, but the way that I imagine it is when you say like not responding or like because I will like wake up, see a bunch of notifications, look through every notification, and then never answer those people. And it's not that I don't like want to answer, is that it's probably that I'm like too addicted to my phone and want to wake up, look at my phone, and then go back to sleep. But regardless,
No, that's
um,
fair.
that's like how I was saying with that one person, like that kept wanting to hang out, that I think is mad at me because I've just kind of like I
We're
guess
in a pandemic.
ghosted. We are in
Like,
a panini. I'm just not trying to hang out with people. I'm not trying to talk to
yeah.
people. Trying to listen to what's that? I don't.
I mean, but I mean, I've been just spending more time just outside by myself, just like going on hikes. But yeah, I know socializing with other people can be a lot though. Like you just leaving your house is a lot sometimes. But especially like, we've been spending a lot of time on our own. So we're just so like used to that now, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like even more so than before, because I mean yeah. I don't know.
It's I mean, I guess like even before, like since I moved to New Hampshire, I have like some friends here, but definitely as an adult, it's harder to get friends. I did go back to school, like I went to hair school, so when I came here, I like did get to meet people and stuff like that.
That's
Hence where we met Panini friend that doesn't wanna, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm like weird. Um, because like for example, like I like you and like I see you and I like was looking through Twitch and I was just like, I want to find a friend, I want to fuck around with a friend, like I want to like I'm choosing to socialize right now. And I migrated to you because I love you. Well, I actually, when I went on my following page thing, you originally weren't even live. And then like as I was scrolling, Kami was just like, Sleepy went live. I'm like, Sleepy, I'm like, can I just tell Sleepy to stop what they're doing and play games with me?
Yes. Please,
But
anytime.
like, but in general, what I found weird about COVID is that there's people who I guess like get like emotional gratification from like socializing, and I'm just not like that. And I actually, well, maybe I do get like benefit from talking to people, and I just get like I just have too much social anxiety and can't actually process it as that, because like I probably am becoming a wet soggy towel as I sit here alone in quarantine. It's so bad. Quarantine made me realize how much my personality is just an absolute sponge of everybody and everything around me.
Wow. Oh, we could definitely unpack that, but that's a conversation. That's a conversation.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Well, do you feel that? Can you relate to that at all?
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Well, I know, I don't know. It's, oh my gosh, I was so scared my window was open. It's hard for me to conceptualize that there's people in this world. Hold on, I have to change my thing because I keep wanting to look at you and my Discord is like not by my camera, and then I keep turning my head and
oh yeah, I think I keep doing that too.
YOLO swag. I think Hutch just broke in. Never mind, I don't think that's Hutch. Hold please.
Oh. Smoochies for Hutch. All the time.
Eric just opened the door to show me Hutch like standing at it. Heck, what was I gonna? I forgot what was even happening.
Oh yeah, you were saying something about basically that you can't believe that there's people out there that something
that are not emotionally destroyed, not mentally like a disaster,
right?
like yeah, like literally. Hold on, my monitor that I switched the scene to is smaller. Oh, I broke this. I hate technology. Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
I hate the emo makeup on us because I keep thinking of that song that's like, I don't even know the words. It's like, you know you do me well. Da, 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 da.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, wait.
That's not Ohio is for Lovers, right?
It's No, I think it is. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You can do
Oh
shitty
wow.
emo
Love that
music
for us.
trivia.
Oh. Oh man, if we didn't, I wish we could play music on Twitch. I hate it.
I mean, we technically can. I don't give a fuck anymore. I really don't. I have it set so that it doesn't save to my VODs, because it's like, if these motherfuckers with like 6,000 viewers can like do it, then I'm fucking do it. I don't care. Like, what's gonna happen? I lose my Twitch? Like, whatever. Like, goodbye. You know where to find me. If you don't know how to Google Glitter Pixie, thank you. Based Facebook. We love Facebook. Facebook, I think, is actually extremely lit.
Yeah.
Facebook, ever since I streamed on Facebook, I mean, maybe I'm just noticing it now because I have it connected to my Streamlabs now, but I keep getting followers.
On Twitch?
On Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Wow.
My videos don't even have music because I got muted because I had copyrighted music because I wasn't understanding what the fuck I was doing. So it was
on
just,
Facebook?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were allowed to play.
It's Facebook partners. So that's what I didn't understand. So I thought I thought it was like the Facebook affiliate, but you have to get Facebook partner.
Play music, that's crazy. But I mean,
I kind of want Facebook partner though.
yeah,
What if I just stop streaming? Nice. I was thinking about streaming on there more often, but I don't even stream on Twitch. So like, who am I to make those kinds of plans? Yeah.
Literally.
Oh god.
Even streams.
Sorry, I keep scratching my eye. I'm also sorry, Spent. I'm not intentionally trying to ignore you. I got kind of immersed in conversation. I keep scratching my eye, but I can't actually every time I touch my eye, I'm just making myself more allergic and rubbing my makeup all over the place. What was your plan for tonight? Well, I guess you were gonna play Pokemon Snap.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
How
because it's like chill and like, you know, I was like, let me just pick something that's not gonna give me too much anxiety because like we're just doing our best here.
Do you really have over 100 hours in Persona?
Yes.
Fuck that shit. I wanted to play that game. Fuck that. No universe. Can you get me playing over 100 hours in a game and I'm not even done with the main story?
So worth. I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna do it because I'm a crazy person.
I was thinking about doing Tales of Symphonia.
That's cool. I haven't played any of those games, but I definitely watch.
It's not a good thing to watch. You wouldn't enjoy it.
No,
I mean, really? It's just like an old GameCube game. It's cute.
Yeah, didn't they make like other ones? Like they had them on the PS4, right? Yeah, and I wanted to get them and I never did.
I was gonna play the GameCube one, which is like cute, but it's definitely like a relic of its time. But
we love retro gaming.
I guess we do. It's literally 2 discs on the GameCube though. I'm pretty sure the like main story is like 40 hours. Little absurd. Yeah, easy.
Easy.
The Liege of Persona. I don't know. I want to finish Resident Evil first. There's so much Resident Evil games to play. I was gonna do 8 tonight, but I didn't even know if I was gonna stream, like if I wanted to keep streaming because of my allergies, so I didn't want to commit to that.
Oh, I mean, you've been on for a little bit, right?
Kinda, yeah. I was on earlier. I don't know how long I've been on right now. How long is this? An hour. But it doesn't really matter. Because I used to feel like I used to stream for like 15 hours at a time.
Yeah, you're wild.
Yeah, but I don't know how I don't think there's any issue with like yeah. Oh, maybe I should just turn this to a 15-hour stream. Fuck it.
Oh, right.
Fuck it. Can you do it? Will you do it with me? 15-hour streams? No. Dude, knocked out. Done.
Stream.
I just kind of got my sleep schedule a little unscuffed, so I don't know if I should do that. I have someone visiting on Thursday. Also, fully vaccinated gang, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We should actually like plan to hang out soon then.
We could, yeah. Definitely. I was actually talking to Alex about that a few weeks ago. I was like, let's just get vaccinated.
Guess what's happening? Party! Yeah, I mean, I can just go whenever.
Yeah.
What is your like? What do you do for work now? / when do you
Um,
work?
so it's different every week. But it's only part time, so and it's usually like during the day. Sometimes I work until like 6:30, but not really. Um, but I'm sure we could definitely find a day we're both free because yeah, I have no life.
I can make myself free. For you, baby, anything,
Anytime.
anytime.
Yeah, we'll chat. We'll chat. I low key. I was thinking about just going by myself next week to just to like stay like in a hotel like with a hot tub like randomly somewhere like 'cause I'm so bored like I have nothing better to
Boston.
do. Oh yeah, Boston would be cool. I was literally looking because they had cheap like Airbnb like this hotel place in like Jersey Shore, so it's like right by the beach. Yeah,
Damn.
I don't know, it's just like random, but I'm down to drive to Boston.
Boston is mad expensive though. I
I
think
mean, like the Airbnb shouldn't be too pricey, right?
we can see have a hot tub
See,
party. Wait.
hot tub party, hot tub stream, hot tub stream.
Can we do a hot tub stream,
Oh my
please?
god. I never would have ever like considered like I would ever do that, and like here I am like actually
Please,
talking about it. That's
please.
so
Like
funny.
actually, that ass though, because I was thinking the same. I was like, I would never do a hot tub stream as Kimothy's like, I was thinking about saying someone with a hot tub. I'm like,
Like, yeah, just 'cause like 'cause I want to be in them. Like I
we
just
could
want
even
a boiled potato. Like
we could
that's
even
it.
okay, hear me out. Hot tub stream, but we're like dressed the exact same way that we're dressed right now.
Actually, I do it.
But with like mimosas or like margarita.
I'm down. I'm here for that.
Because like even if there's like I don't even know how much places cost, but even if it's like $100, then it's only 50-50. I spent $150 on Indian food today.
Oh my
Business
gosh. Oh,
expense. Business expense.
write that off. Write that off.
I needed a hot tub for my hot tub stream.
I gotta write that off for my hot tub stream. Off my taxes. I can't wait. I'll see you then.
Blessed. Like actually I can't I can't do itemized things. I'm curious. I don't do this, but I am curious if people write off gift subs. I feel like technically you could write it off if it's your own channel, but I'm also
Right.
not a tax attorney. So I don't know, but then I feel like you could also theoretically write it off if it's someone else's channel because you could say it's like to advertise, but that's not technically what it's supposed to be or shouldn't be.
Right. Oh gosh. Big brain. Big
We'll
brain.
just
Now
have
we need to
tax
get this,
write-off streams. We'll just keep doing
yeah.
We'll be like Mr. Beast. We'll do so much expensive shit and then just write it off. Easy.
Write it off, yeah.
That's how that works, right? What could possibly go wrong? Awesome.
Oh,
You're welcome, everybody, for this grade A business advice, except not actually business
yeah.
advice. Are we like?
Twitch taxes?
Oh yeah, you were like asking a question about that. You figured it out.
Yeah, there was like something at the end. This is literally the last thing I think I have to do before I send out my taxes tomorrow. So I forgot what exactly what I said, but I'll send you a screenshot. It was just like this. I don't know. I'm like I read things like over and over and over, and I don't know if it's. I'm like my brain just I just get frustrated. I'm like I can't comprehend this.
Are you doing
I don't know.
TurboTax or
Yeah.
Credit Karma? Oh,
TurboTax.
I do Credit Karma because fuck TurboTax.
Oh, really?
But you
Why?
have to pay.
No.
Are you
Right, 'cause
sure? Because of
yeah,
1099?
Yeah, that's why maybe I.
Did you
So my
pay?
sister sent me like a discount code actually because it was like if you're self-employed like you have to pay for the certain version. And I don't know. That's why I'm looking it over again because it didn't ask for it because I was ready to pay for it. But you said it's free on Credit Karma
I think so. That's where I did it last
for
year.
self-employed peoples.
The self-employed homies.
Yeah, maybe I could do that tomorrow then instead. I've never done it on. I mean, I have a credit card account, but I've never done my taxes there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I should look into that tomorrow since the 17th is the last day. So
Jokes on them. They aren't
yeah,
getting my money.
you,
Too
you
lazy
would
for
have thought.
that.
You would have thought.
What happens if it's like late? What are they gonna do? Charge me a late fee, or like, or am I going to
Yeah,
go to
what do you
jail?
mean?
Oh, I'll do a late
No, you.
fee. I'm not
Yeah.
going to jail. Fuck it. I'd even honestly, if I had to sit in a cell for like 3 hours, I'd do it.
Right, I do it. For the content. Honestly.
Tax evasion street. The jail cell. Do your taxes, everyone. I just hate how many papers it is, and then it's just like it's like extra bad because I'm pretty sure I already like have it written down like how much money I made, like because you're supposed to like claim what was on PayPal too if you got any donations through there.
Oh, okay.
There goes my refund.
I didn't submit it. So I have to add that in there.
Did
like,
you make 600
I think
on
so.
PayPal?
I think I might have. We'll
Then
see. I'll double
yeah.
check.
I mean, I guess like because but the thing is like I do it like even like because I count like PayPal under streaming still.
Mhm.
So yeah, technically you're supposed to do PayPal too, and then PayPal's like extra bad because they take a fee, and apparently you're supposed to do it pre-fee. So I probably owe like $10 in taxes. The government's gonna come for me.
For
Like
PayPal?
yeah, because I did it like the amount that came into my bank, like post fee, and apparently you're supposed to do it pre-fee. I don't know. Maybe people are lying to me. I'm not a tax attorney. I think that's pretty ridiculous bullshit, but
I had no idea about that.
yeah.
See, that's the thing. I feel like I should know more about this stuff. I think it would benefit me. Like I've been very lazy with it. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like, oh, I don't want to do my taxes. Like, like somebody else. Like you could pay somebody else to do it too.
Oh my god, it's the biggest scam though. They charged me like $200 to do my taxes one year. I'm like, ugh. But I hate doing it myself. It gives me such anxiety. Like,
I just want to get it over with,
Yeah.
Oh, now I have to do it on Credit Karma tomorrow. I'll get back to you on that.
All right, I'll let you know in 3 months when I do my taxes.
Right, yeah, 3 months.
I don't want to do it. I think it's stupid. Like, literally just send me a bill. I'll pay a bill. I don't want to have to do homework.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Bastards.
That's exactly it. Yeah, like, why do I have to sit here and, like, read all this stuff and, like, calculate it?
And it's just, like, they're going to calculate it anyway when they charge us for it. Like,
that happened to me for college, because I think I, like, did something wrong for my, my 2 years at my when I transferred to my 4-year college. I think I don't know what I like didn't include or something, but they sent me a bill for each of those years because I probably did it the same way. You know what I mean? Because like I didn't know what I was doing, I guess, or whatever. That one part, it wasn't like an abundant amount of money. I mean, like like one of them was like,
they sent you a bill. You don't want a college bill.
One of them was like $200 something.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean. And so,
and then, like, you know what the worst part is though, is because sometimes you turn around and sometimes they even make the mistake, and then you don't even owe the money in the first place. But I'm
yes.
I like, honestly, I don't fight any. Well, I fought a ticket that I got once for having my headlights on in the middle of the night. But usually I just accept whatever's given to me. I've gotten a lot of stupid tickets in my life, and by a lot of stupid tickets,
really?
I mean at least 2.
Yeah, I got my first parking ticket this year, and I was like, oh.
Hear me out. If you go to Boston, if you go to Massachusetts, if you get a parking ticket, it is cheaper than paying for parking.
Really? No fucking way.
I swear to God. I swear to God. Not that I would ever.
Not that I would ever.
Not that I would ever. However, the $25 ticket is nothing on the $60 parking garage.
Yeah, no, for sure. I guess I'll take the parking ticket.
Don't actually. Yeah. We get our car stowed. We both get our car stowed.
Yeah, let's do it. Carto stream.
Let's do
Oh, I can't fucking wait.
I want a
Right.
hot
Welcome
tub
back to
stream
the
so
channel. Hot
bad.
tub stream, Carto stream, all the streams.
Hijacking SleepyFlareon stream. I am so sorry if I kind of hijacked you. You like had like I
No, I like
literally
literally I came on today. I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
really, that's so interesting because I went on your page and I was just like, "Ugh, I want to kidnap Timothy, but it looks like Timothy has the whole like thing planned. Timothy's doing like a makeup review. Then I'm gonna play Snap. I was just like, oh, I can't interrupt this.
No, interrupt, please.
I want to play something with you, but I don't know that what we both have that when it, like if I was thinking Dead by Daylight, but it would explode. That game just doesn't like me. It crashes every single fucking time. I don't like. I would say I don't know why I paid $20 plus. I don't know why I continue to buy every single DLC for this fucking game that does not open on my computer. Sorry, I was gonna apologize for cursing on your stream, but I own this bitch now.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I'm like naughty in your chat, naughty on video, like oh frick.
Fine.
I broke it again. I keep breaking my stream. I did this poorly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what game we should play. I tried. I don't know what it is, but I need like this registration code, I guess, and I don't have it anywhere. But like I tried getting Final Fantasy 14 working on my PC again, but I uninstalled it, and I think it's not free on the Square Enix store anymore. I don't know. I have to look into it.
I thought I had it. Even if I did have it, excuse me, I'm like traumatized from Final Fantasy.
Oh,
because
we could get married in Final Fantasy.
I don't know. We can't. It would be like 50 gazillion jillion hours of gameplay. Maybe we could have business fund our marriage. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how getting married in that game works, but I feel like it's really expensive. I think like I'm assuming it's like other MMOs. Have you like played it at all?
14, no.
Oh, I like started it, but there was like this person that like paid to get like level 70, but then like they wanted to do all the starter missions because it was still their first time playing. So then they just like had me follow them around and keep them company, but then I didn't really like get to experience the game because I was just kind of getting carried the whole time. So now I don't want to play. I know, it's just all I've ever wanted was to get carried. But now it's just like, I don't want to play that game. It's like I ruined my own experience because people keep saying like take your time with it, like treat it like an actual game, like you don't want to rush through it, and I rushed through it. No, I'll never recover.
Never ever. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look through my games.
We can try to add business to this call and see if he'll play Dead by Daylight. He's gonna be like, "Don't you see that I'm playing Final Fantasy, well, bitch?"
Can we play like Scriblio or something like that? Or like I have Jackbox on my Switch.
I would be down for Scriblio.
Yeah, we could do. What other? There's isn't I saw Appy's playing some words on stream the other day. I didn't know, like I was like, oh, like that looks cute.
I think Appy's does that, if I'm not mistaken, like in between matches.
Oh really? Oh okay. I just didn't know if it was. Yeah. I never played it, so I was like, I wonder if it's Oh, we could play Monster Hunter one day. I don't know if, like, it doesn't have to be tonight, but we should do that.
I want to play Monster Hunter. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it though. I wanted to make it a video or a stream, but then if it's a stream, like I have to keep doing, like I feel like it's just yeah, like well the thing is, it's just like for me it's because when I stream a lot of the time I want to do face cam. Like I feel lame not doing face cam, even though I always tell people not to do face cam. I guess like I just feel that way, like because I always do face cam, so I feel like it's weird when I don't. Right. But like some days I just want to be like a gremlin in my underwear and like smell really bad. Yeah. Life. So I don't know. I can't ever do anything because I don't want to, like if I'm gonna game, I just want to be greasy.
No, that's fair.
No.
Yeah, maybe videos would be cool. And you could like cut out like, the parts of you grinding if you wanted to and make it like shorter. I think that'd be a good time.
I fucking suck at editing videos. I'm so lazy and I'm so stupid with that.
And I'm
And
still like just learning um on Magix at the moment.
I was using Magix to I like made I wanted to cut it or have it zoom in, and I added text, and in the preview in the actual Magix, it was totally fine, and then I exported it and it was like 50 shades of fucked up, and it was only fucked up when I
Oh,
exported it as an MP4. If I exported it as anything else, it was totally fine, and I could not for the life of me figure out where in the world I had gone wrong. So
right. Ugh,
I
man, I
am
wish like I don't know, other softwares weren't so expensive.
I got Sony Vegas, but I don't know if it's like the same one that everybody uses. I got Sony Vegas Pro from Humble Bundle. It's like 16, like Sony Vegas Pro 16, but it looks like worse than Magic's.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah, so I don't know if like I got the right thing or like the thing that I thought I wanted.
Let me
Um,
look up let me see. There's I think this Adobe one, Adobe Premiere. Let me see. But I think it's probably expensive. Let me see.
they're always like $300 for no, well, maybe not no reason, because obviously you can do great things with it, but
Oh, Mel my chat said Sony Vegas looks lame, but has good features. It takes a bit of time to get fluent with it. With Sony Vegas. I've never
maybe
used it before, TBH.
maybe that's my issue is that I just given up.
Yeah, I know it's tough learning like a new skill, especially like with editing. You have to be so like precise and patient sometimes and do things over and over again, you know?
And it's like I don't want to look at myself. Like whoever wants to look at
Mm.
themselves.
Let's see how Premiere is probably by now. Let's see. Let's just take a peek for the lulz. Oh my oh no. Oh wait, all apps. Oh, that's the all apps price. So Premiere Pro for professional video and film editing is $20.99 a
I
month.
was gonna say all apps like that's not even bad though. Like if
Yeah,
I because
compared
I
to some others I've seen.
well I
Yeah.
already have Photoshop and what's it called? I don't want to say Excel. Like um
Just like challenging like gender norms kind of like really hit home for me.
oh wait, oh I still had your podcast open.
Just being like, oh gosh.
I just finally got audio for it.
Oh, when? At what
We
point?
are 9 minutes in, so there's 5 minutes without
Oh,
audio. Almost
wow.
10. I don't understand why. Like, it hasn't been only
It
five
was
minutes. I
fine.
thought.
It was not that much. Like it was at first it was fine. Then the Avril Lavigne clip was missing, and like now it's. And I'm not getting the. I had my email open today too, and I didn't see anything. I'll look. I'll look into that. Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to read on your
No, it's
podcast.
okay. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I mean, on Spotify, I think it was. Oh, I think Spotify. I don't know. This whole copyright stuff is like, you're allowed to apparently have like less than a certain amount of seconds, but then like certain artists, it might be a little different. I don't fucking know, but it's a pain.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was like kind of surprised to see that you guys were doing like the music stuff, but
Hmm.
I'm like over here streaming like straight up music with League of
Uh,
Legends.
I know. I was like worried about it too at first. But like for the rules for like podcasts, apparently we're allowed to have like on 10 seconds or under.
Oh, that's not bad.
Or 15 seconds, maybe something like that. I really don't
Mm-hmm.
remember. Um, but yeah. All the apps sound so good because they have like Audition for audio recording, mixing, and restoration. They have Spark, so you can create custom branded graphics and all
Tax
this
write
stuff.
off. Tax write
Oh,
off.
I know, $52.99 a month. Oh, that's a lot of
It's
money.
so much. It's so much. Fuck you,
Yeah,
Adobe.
yeah, I would love Adobe
I
programs.
do like Photoshop. Photoshop is my favorite drawing software out of all the ones
Really,
I've
I've
tried.
never owned it.
The
I
thing
think
is,
I used it like when I was at school, like in college, on their Max, but I never had it. Mel's like, it's expensive to be creative. It is.
it
It is.
is, it is,
I
and then
hate
nobody
it
wants to
here.
pay you for it either.
Yeah, thank you. That's exactly like the biggest like problem. Like,
Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, so that $50 price that you see too, like there's a chance that that's for like the year subscription. So like if you try to cancel early, then they'll charge you a fee. Because that's I have Acrobat, I think it is. And like it's $15 a month, and I'm like, I want to try the 1 month free trial, and then it automatically went to the annual subscription after the free trial. So it was charging me like $15 a month, and I tried to cancel. I was like, oh, we're gonna charge you $30 if you cancel. I was like, all right,
yeah,
well, I guess.
I've heard that before too for that.
And I'm like, I guess I have Acrobat now.
Yeah, like here you go. I'll take it. Man. Yeah, I would like to. Oh yeah, but the $52.99 a month, it's like all 20 creative desktop and mobile apps,
Which
like
is really
Photoshop,
good.
Illustrator, all of the things. Like, I would definitely pay for that if I could. Like, definitely worth.
Yeah, I wish I like. Yeah, I wish I could justify it. I wish. I don't even like.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. I don't even make YouTube videos. So like, what do I want to make YouTube videos for? Like, I want to put like. I just don't know what to do with YouTube.
What do you mean? Like, are you just like? I mean, I saw you've been posting. I didn't get to watch the last 2 videos,
And
so
don't even though is the thing.
slacking. I'm
It's just
going
like
to though.
no,
It's gonna
like
happen.
I've just kind of been like ranting, but it's just like I don't know what makes me happy, like what I'm enjoying to make. And like even like, and I feel like I guess I feel the same way on Twitch too lately, where it's just like it used to be fun, and it's just like I like so much like stupid stuff has happened within the past year, where it's just like now I just overthink everything, where before it was just like, all right, let me just binge video games for 15 hours and like call my friend and shit post, and it's just like now like I don't know, I'm more self-conscious about what I'm doing and how I'm doing things, and like I don't even know, it became something I didn't want it to be, I guess.
Right.
Like I started caring too much about, I think, other people so at some point.
What like what like sense, I guess.
Just
Like
like instead of like doing my own thing, like what other people think you should do or what is like the right thing to do. I don't know. Like
I feel
I
definitely relate.
followed too many sweaties and now I'm sweaty.
All the
All the
sweaties.
sweaties.
Oh, just be the. I don't know. I know you're always like, I'm just gonna become a just chatting streamer. Like, do it.
Just be just chatting.
do it. Yeah.
I literally like the thing is I do like even with Resident Evil I do genuinely enjoy playing them, but I like think about this, I'm like I just use video games as a crutch because I think like not because I think I'm boring, but it's like easier to like entertain people with a video game. Yeah. Like where it's just like the game like kind of gives you the topic to talk about. Not that I can hold a conversation with myself when nobody's in chat, but you know.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to, to do that, especially for a prolonged amount of time.
I feel like I used to not have a problem with it, and then like I got used to people talking in my chat, so like when things are even quiet or like not even necessarily like quiet, but it's just like I've become so like hyper aware of it for no reason, even though I mean everybody's aware at this point that like chat could be dead and it's not your fault, like
yeah, exactly,
or people could be watching and like not want to say anything or like just like for whatever reasons.
Exactly.
Or not even like I don't know, it's and that's another thing too, I guess, like even just like the social aspect of Twitch. Like, okay, like for example, like we have a mutual friend that got mad at another friend for not like talking in their chat or whatever.
Mhm.
So it's just like little things like that, and little like mini dramas, and like trying to maintain friendships on Twitch, and like
Hard.
yeah, it feels like a chore kind of, where it's just like you almost
Mhm.
feel obligated, like if you're going to be on Twitch, to support people on Twitch. That's how I feel, at least, where it's
Yeah,
just
no, I
like
I definitely agree. Like,
yeah.
there have been times where like I'm trying to like, you know, obviously like I want to be people's streams when I'm around, especially like, just being here. Um, I don't know. I think like there was times I've definitely gotten into my own head where I'm like, oh, like why, I guess, just like me criticizing myself, like, per usual. um but yeah, just like, oh, like why don't like my friends want to hang out on my stream, like, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
boring, like, you know what I mean. And then I, at the same time, I think I got better with that, and I was like, you know focusing on like making my own content, like trying to see what works for me too, because I'm still trying to figure that out with because I just have a lot of interest. So it's like, I'm still trying to figure out my variety streamer life.
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, like definitely with friendships too. It's hard to keep up with like so many people, and like I don't want people thinking like just if I'm not in their stream doesn't mean like I don't, you know, give a shit. Yeah, you know
That's
what I mean?
yeah, where it's just like it almost feels um like almost to a personal level, where it's just like you want, like for example, like you have a life and understand that you can't always be there for your friends, and you don't want your friends to think that you don't care about them for not being around.
Mhm.
But then at the same time, is just like when you're in that moment, it's you're like sitting there like wondering, like how you said, it's just like, why don't my friends want to watch me? And it's just like not necessarily that they aren't, like that they don't want to, is that they're potentially busy or doing something else. But it's just like in the moment it
Right.
feels like so self-defeating, where it's just like, am I doing something wrong? Am I boring? Am I like, is it like too chaotic, for example, because we're like variety streamers technically, whatever the hell.
Yeah.
But and it's just like you see all these people saying, it's just like, well, if you want to grow as a streamer, do this one thing consistently, and then like you'll have like a
Yeah.
month
Mhm.
that's really good, and then the next month will suck, and you're like wondering like what
What
you
did I do
did
wrong?
wrong.
Yeah.
And then that
Mhm.
makes everything worse, because you're sitting there being like, oh, I'm such a piece of shit, like why am I so boring? And then you're like, that's like how I foresee it, at least. And then it's just like I feel like, because I'm in my head about not doing well, that is what makes me not do well.
Yeah.
Whereas just
100.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, whereas like you could have the most fun stream in the world and just nobody happens to see it that day. And then on Twitch, because it's not as permanent, it's like it just kind of disappears into the void. That's like, I
Right.
started recently like trying to highlight my videos and trying to like keep them more permanent. I was thinking about
Yeah.
like uploading them to YouTube, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Um,
cool. Yeah, I wanted to save like a bunch, like highlight some clips and stuff, just so I can like. And I see some people. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna take me a while to probably make it and get enough clips. But people have those intro videos for when you go on their channel. Because I want
mhm.
to do that. That'd be kind of cool. But if I'm streaming more often, I think I would want to have maybe some content on YouTube. We'll see. I don't know. Just debating on how to do things. I know, like, apparently, like, I was talking about this actually. Was it yesterday or the day before to Alex about like, just me contemplating about doing something more practical and like my passions and blah blah blah. And I mentioned, I guess, fuck, about streaming. Damn, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, my thought, it's gone. I think it was something. I think it was
Uh-oh.
something about something
YouTube
just about making it like a career,
highlights.
like
Mhm.
basically like like how you just have to put in like the time, and like I know exactly what I have to do to like get, you know what I mean, to get more,
Well, that's
get grow
like,
my stream and stuff. I know exactly what I
mhm,
need to do, like, but
actually doing it and actually following through and actually maintaining consistency. I was like having
yeah.
the same conversation with Eric, because I was like, laying there, and I was like, because I forgot what was even happening. Because even, okay, so I guess for context too, like for anybody who isn't aware of this, like when I'm not streaming on Twitch, I still stream 3 to 4 days a week, like directly to a video game, and that like currently is my primary source of income. So like that's why I'm also like not live as much, because streaming, even if I'm not streaming for Twitch, is still exhausting.
You're still,
Yeah, but I forgot what had happened, but I was just like laying in bed, and I was just like, I understand like why people like being employees, and it's just like because it's easier, because it's just like with Twitch is just like, especially where we're at the point, right, or like for me at least, I'm at the point right now where it's just like I'm a very like small person on the internet. I don't make that much
right.
money like just from streaming. I mean, obviously like there are times where I do really well, but like when I do really well, that's also during the times where I am putting in the effort and I am planning things and I am staying consistent. And when you're like, for me, for example, I struggle with bipolar. I'm been going through a really bad bout of depression. I have like, it's hard enough like even to just like leave my bed. Like ever since I fractured my ankle, like things just emotionally and physically like have just kind of sucked. And well, even before that, but not like to the degree that it is now.
Yeah.
So it's hard being in control of your own workflow when you don't even feel like you're in control of anything about your own life.
Yeah. Definitely.
But so even like with editing and stuff is just like, I sit down to edit a video, I start editing, and it's just like I get stressed out. I don't want to do this. Something's not working out. I'm frustrated. I want to give up. And like, if you're an employee, you don't have the option to just give up, and there's someone on top, or you can ask for help always, and like you never have to just like really figure something out on your own. Versus Twitch is like you kind of have to stay dedicated and like continue to pursue it.
Yeah, you just go to work and go home and like that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I feel like with Twitch, it's I mean I like obviously I wouldn't be streaming if I didn't like it. But just because like I can barely stick to a lot of things, you know what I mean? So the fact that I've been streaming for as long as I have since I've gotten my PC actually makes me pretty happy, even though it hasn't been too long since I've gotten my PC. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like it just becomes, not like like I
It's
don't
something
know.
you look
It's
forward
just
to. You enjoy
you're on
it. Yeah.
yeah, and you're on Discord on your phone like during the day and like chatting with people in the community, and it's like just becomes part of your daily life basically, and it's just it's different, especially with I guess enjoying video games as well. Um and other stuff too. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of good things obviously about being like your own boss, quote unquote, even though you're working for Twitch, but
Amazon, yeah.
yeah,
To a
exactly. But
degree, yeah.
still, yeah, but you have your own schedule, like you can do whatever you want, like get creative, and that's kind of like what I wanted in a job all along, and that's kind of like why I wanted to go to school for what I wanted to go to school for, but you know, you can, yeah,
Especially, well, like even like for you, for example, is just like you already have like life is so full with going to the doctors and stuff like that, and taking care of yourself.
yeah, it's a
Or
full-time job. Like it honestly is, like it's
yeah.
just crazy. Yeah.
And then it's just like even now like working on top of that, and like for me, even for example, is just like taking care of the house while taking hair clients, and then also like still needing to stream. And then like
Mhm.
for me, like it's funny that you bring up the Discord. Like I don't know, I it makes me happy, I guess, that people want to talk to me, but I don't know. I get like, I guess like the thing is just like I think too much into it, and I am nervous, I guess, to talk and reach out to people. Um and because of that, I don't do it. That's like in Discord specific. Like if it's face to face, I'm like kind of obnoxious. I mean, you're like you've been stuck with me. But that's so interesting, like how you just mentioned that Discord was something that you enjoy. But I was gonna ask, with the video games, do you feel like that streaming has made gaming worse for you in some aspects?
Yes and no. I guess because now with streaming, I feel like I've been like held accountable to finish games too, which has been like really nice. And just getting games like off my backlog and checklist and just, you know. And I was gonna say like, oh, maybe like, I'm trying to play games off stream because I've been trying to play Digimon off stream, but it's been a while since I've actually played it. Um, since last time. But I think like before streaming, I was kind of like busy with school and stuff, so like I didn't really have a lot of time to game during that either. And then when I moved to where I'm at now, just with like also doctors and stuff, I feel like I just haven't had like a lot of time to just like enjoy the things that I enjoy, especially just like mental health and like fun things like that. So it's just affects how you enjoy things daily too. So I don't think it's actually streaming. It's just me. Like, like, let's be honest here.
That's so interesting that you say that
Yeah.
streaming helps you finish games and you're getting things off your backlog. It's ironic
But
because
sometimes, but like okay, like with Persona 5, like I would say, like I probably would have been done with it by now. But like I get caught up like talking to people, and like the game is so long, and I feel like games like that. I think I'm considering playing like another Persona game on stream, quote unquote, but like on a Discord stream. So it's like, or I could just, yeah, I think maybe just doing that, or like having like some people have alternate Twitch accounts. I don't know if I want to do all that work, so maybe I'll just stream it in Discord. So just so I can enjoy it, and like people can still follow the story if they want to hang out, and like have a schedule for that. A schedule, imagine, and and
no,
like
not in this
just like,
universe, not me.
yeah, a schedule. Never heard of
We
her.
made it through RuPaul though.
We did, yeah. Like
Shout out us, we did it.
we watched the season of RuPaul together.
That's an
So
accomplishment
good.
in my book.
Yeah, definitely. We'll watch more. Hopefully, they'll have All Stars. I think it usually comes out like around September, from what I remember. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. So maybe we can watch All Stars later this year. Yeah, I'm down for more Discord parties. And that's another thing. Like, I feel like I'm like, oh, like I like want to hang out on Discord too, but like I'm always so self-conscious about. I'm like, like again, like I think you mentioned like feeling like this before too, like not feeling like super entertaining and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, like I don't know. I'm trying not to like think about it too much, but at the same time, it's kind of hard not to, especially when you're like sitting behind a camera all day. And I think this also comes for me like with the something I think I mentioned today. Like when I was streaming last time, like I felt like um, we'll definitely get into this another time because I'm still trying to like figure out, I guess, what my quote unquote proper diagnosis is or whatever. But like I spend a lot of time masking throughout the day and then like being on behind camera and like try, with trying to interact with the other humans and like, just, trying basically masking just like trying to appear like, not neurotypical, I guess. Or appear
Yeah,
neurotypical is what I mean. Yeah, like not being neurodivergent is what I meant. But yeah, like trying to appear a certain way for other people and just all that. And then but I felt like my last stream I ended up having like burnout and I couldn't like I just couldn't like talk anymore.
mm-hmm.
And it happens like in public. It happens on stream. This is not the first time it's happened to me on stream. Like it's definitely happened to me before and I think when it happens I just get super self-conscious too about like getting like that and I there's nothing I can really do to like fix it at the moment.
That's when you no cam, no
Yeah,
Mike
I'm like
Animal Crossing stream.
I'm like I gotta go. Yeah, like I love you guys, but like I just can't like.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the thing. Like some people have like YouTube channels too, or like maybe even Twitch channels where like they basically like for one instance I learned about like some YouTuber who talks about like ADHD on their channel a lot and spends their time like you know on like not masking and just like living their best life basically like not feeling like they have to since they're talking about um you know ADHD like they could just be themselves and not feel like they have to mask the entire time while making content and stuff. So it can be kind of exhausting. And like, I think I'm trying to not mask as much, but it's kind of hard, especially getting like diagnosed later in life. It's just that's another conversation for another day. But we'll definitely talk about that and stuff, because I think you mentioned too about like your like borrowing stuff from other people, like you know what I
That my
mean, like
personality, like, yeah.
that too, I think is part of like this whole like just how I perceive my daily life and things like that. And yeah, just basically masking and everything I'm talking about. I think they all kind of relate together. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's just wild. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, but I was nervous to come on stream today and like be on camera, but I was like, at the time earlier today it did. I was like, my makeup looked really cute, and then I come on
That does
stream
look
and it's
really
like, oh
cute.
god,
Do
yeah,
you
now
see
it's
me?
now
So,
looking all right.
if you say that your makeup didn't look cute, then you're basically saying that I don't look cute right now. Would you really say that to me? You think I'm ugly?
Never that. Never that. You think I'm ugly?
Senpai doesn't notice me.
Oh Lord, no.
No.
You think I'm ugly?
But oh, hey, McGarrett feels good.
Oh no.
So what's your like? I understand like what you mean by like not needing to mask, but it's like interesting that like I guess I think it's good that you're making steps to like be more conscious and I guess like avoid. Yeah.
It's so draining, like being like that all day and then like getting like a burnout, like whatever moment. I don't know. It's like not even a moment, like, because it just lasts.
It's an burnout existence.
Yeah, and it's just hard. And I'm just like, shit, like this just happened, in public around a group of people, or just happened behind a camera on stream, and I'm just tired of it happening.
So
like
today in stream, this bothered me for so long and I had to bring it up because I couldn't stop thinking about it. But I basically just had like a little faux pas, like when I was talking to someone. I like was talking about their stream and I said that they played a game that they didn't play, and then like this was their first time in my stream, and it was like a streamer that I look up to.
Aww.
So like that was really embarrassing for me. And I couldn't get over it. But it like makes me think too of how because I think, and like that is the result, like being put on the spot, like, and how you say like, because how I was saying like I used to have more fun with streaming and be able to enjoy myself more with streaming. I think that was like that was before I started unintentionally trying to be a more streamer, I guess. Like, and it's like stupid, and I keep trying, I guess, to intentionally go back to this because I miss when like I wasn't a streamer. I was just some random bitch fucking around on the internet. And like Ari said something that hit me too hard. She was like talking about like streamer Twitter. And I always think of like Animal Crossing Twitter. And she was like, streamer Twitter just makes me feel so bad. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm streamer Twitter. I'm one of the like not like like not like directly, like I don't like I intentionally try to but it's just like it's so like crazy to think because like I went from just like not like literally jerking off on the internet, but just jerking off doing whatever the fuck I want to do, and it's just like no, like I don't want to be a streamer. I want to keep fucking around being myself, and I like kind of stopped doing that as I continued to meet more people, and I guess kind of hold up to like the higher standard that you see, because you see people that they have their streams all like wonderful and put together and are confident, like.
Imagine.
Yeah. They're like, their streams are like a dead ass full experience, and it's just like, well, I want to be that, or I want to like, especially like, I guess for me, really rough when you meet like other streamers you admire, like Picto always hanging out like everywhere, like whether it's being saying like Picto Beam and like businesses chat or yours chat, or like even when they pop in here, it's like not like Picto in particular, because I really do like Picto, and I feel like I can be like an open and honest person, but I'm just using Picto as an example where they're a bigger streamer, and like you see like how they have all their shit together, and it's just like when that kind of person comes into your space, you're just like, oh my god, I'm a hot mess, like let me try to pretend someone who I'm not. Yeah, so it's like exactly.
Oh gosh.
So we that's episode 1 of Masking 101, is just like trying to pretend to be a put together streamer. Was good.
Especially for Picto.
Especially for Picto. Every time I set up stream, I'm just like, I gotta put up my best face for Picto. Picto actually is the one that inspired me to use captions on my stream, but then I couldn't like get them working properly.
And like, I use subtitles like out the wazoo. Like I will probably not understand what they're saying. But yeah, I really want. I think I tried doing the subtitle thing like a while ago, and it falls
apart. It is and Picto legit like offered to help me with it too, so that's a personal problem on my end, like that I haven't. Maybe we should just call Picto for a tutorial. Somebody, we just call Picto because of sleep right now. We just call Picto at Picto in every server. we gotta make sure to at Picto in every mutual server that we have together, and then delete it. Delete the ad so Picto just gets the notification. I was like, what?
That's it. No one else can see that.
No, but I kind of went off on a tangent. I was gonna ask, I don't want you to hate me for this, but our conversation people leave. Our conversation has left me feel, you know what you want to know, actually? I'm not gonna show my list, but I made a list. A list of things that I wanted. Well, and it's like also like just little things like how I met people and stuff like that. But I wanted to start journaling. But the reason I was saying don't hate me for this, let me quit, because let me actually put this on my list.
Do it.
Part of my list is to secure my email, because I got an email from Airbnb giving me a security code, and your girl has not used the Airbnb in a very long time.
Yeah, I've been trying to make lists too to like get all my shit together.
But I want something for tonight from you.
Tell me.
All right, well, first of all, I want to go get Liddy, so I'll be a little AFK. But I would like for you, after this call, to continue streaming so I can raid you. Hear me out.
Okay.
So I can watch you while I highlight this conversation and post it on my YouTube.
Oh, please do. I mean, oh my gosh. But at the same time, like, So I listen to myself when I edit for my podcast, and it's horrendous. It's awful. And I was not prepared to be on the podcast with you, so I'm sorry if I sound like poopy, but glad to be here, and that's I'm honored, honestly. Thank you.
The real podcast.
Yeah, because I need this documented and saved. So
we do
forever.
Well, you know what this is? The start of something beautiful. Who's to say that this become a week that expect like bold of me to assume that just every day. Here we are.
Don't even start, because like I've been thinking, I'm like, what if I do another podcast?
What if I just
another topic that nobody wants to hear me talk about in my real life?
I love hearing you talk about anything ever. I was distraught when I went to go clean my dishes and I popped on a podcast, and lo and behold, at 5 minutes in, the audio went completely blank. My heart was shattered.
I mean, it was working on Spotify, but I think there's You can watch it. I mean, watch it. You can listen to it through Anchor. It's probably best to listen to it through that. I don't know if you have that app for podcasts.
I like.
Oh,
I like
I will give you all the
YouTube.
resources. But yeah, no, I like YouTube too because you can comment. You know what I mean? That's what I
Maybe.
want. Like engagement. Yeah. So I'm gonna, because I have to edit my the next episode that's coming out. So I
Ooh.
gotta I'm probably gonna work on some of that stuff tomorrow. So I'll see about the YouTube thing because yeah, that's really weird that it cut out for that long. Because at first it wasn't like that. So YouTube just I guess just kept removing like more and more parts.
Like, you don't need
I,
the goodbye.
I
Like,
know,
you don't need
that.
audio.
Yeah, what's that?
That's so caca. I guess I'll have to listen to it elsewhere.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll
Damn.
definitely because you can edit through YouTube, thankfully, which is really nice. So, and I didn't think that was a thing.
Bro, I can't wait to like stop scratching my eye. It's like never gonna happen.
That's gonna feel great taking all your makeup off and just like taking allergy medicine and
I can't even anymore. Like if I feel like my nostrils are like shredding to bits because I take so much Flonase. I can't take antihistamines because then my allergies are just gonna get worse. Like I just have like I'm got like normal ass eye drops. I'm just gonna sit there and just dump the whole bottle on my eye. Like yeah. Damn. Well, this was amazing. I don't know when on earth we're ever gonna be online at the same time, but maybe we can even plan a date.
Yeah, we could definitely plan a date.
This was nice. Thanks for answering your call when I come in, Barjaga Tuesday. My favorite part is
like, guess who's here?
I'm like typing in your chat. You're like, you're live.
You're literally live.
Like, what are you doing here? I'm lonely. It was just Zessa. We both popped open the just chatting and boy, right, look like, what we did. Hello. Oh, I think this made me happy. When talking about making things that make me happy and why I don't like YouTube, this made me happy. If you're watching this was an enjoy. Thanks. Thanks for being a part of my day.
I appreciate you. Push to the mic.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna read you. Okay. Thank you so much. You're just like, fuck, I want to not be online.
No, it's okay. Yeah, no, I'll take some pictures of Pokemon. It's pretty chill, so like I don't feel too much pressure. So I don't know, maybe I'll get like water, change into PJs before I actually start. We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, but I'm just gonna change my screens and get my situation situated.
I think you should get water and PJs, but I'm also biased because I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna like start a Pokemon and then just BRB for a sec and then come back.
Okay. Yeah. I'm logging off and I'm just gonna go read you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god, I love you so much. Okay, bye.